Welcome back to Heroes of the Storm. You can do better. I am Patinator, and today, Artanis, melee warrior. I tried to do other builds with him, but I'm really comfortable with the damage build, and we're gonna do it now because he got a few buffs in the latest patch. His attack, his attack range has now been increased to match a Murloc with a fish, and his Phase Prism comes out a little faster than it used to, making it an actually okay way to displace people, although it does put you into trouble. Good way to peel for your team though, and put yourself in a position where you can defend the team. So it's still a good peel. Anyway, we're gonna go damage. If you know what the damage build is all about, you can click the timestamp in the description below, or the annotation in the lower left. For those of you sticking around, let's take a look. He has a real mount. He's not Lunara. He has 2 legs. Blade dash, dash forward and back again. There and back again, damaging enemies along the way. The return trip does more damage. Interesting, you can set up some weird stuff with this. Dash out to safety outside of a AoE, come back in, deal a lot of damage on the way back. Not an assassin-y ability by any means, but the damage numbers look very assassin. If you're wondering whether an ability, well, it's highly damaging. Generally speaking, 100 or so damage at level 1 is low. 200 is the high point. That's comparable to Nova's Snipe. So that actually does deal a lot of damage. Twin Blades, his W. His next basic attack hits twice. Actually pretty solid. Phase Prism, his repositioning ability, swaps positions with an enemy hero. So if you hit them at the far end of the Phase Prism, you teleport far away from the team. They're right beside you. You just switch places. It's an okay build. It was horrible before when it went out so slowly, but now it comes out so quickly that you can actually catch a few people with it. Shield Overload, his trait. What makes him tanky? What makes him brave? What makes him born to survive? If you take damage while below 50% health, you gain a shield for 5 seconds. Your basic attacks lower the cooldown of Shield Overload by 4 seconds. This puts him in a really weird place as a warrior, as a character even. I like to classify characters according to when they should engage in a fight. Philo, first in, last out, generally for warriors and tanks. Lifo, last in, first out for ranged assassins mostly, and often melee assassins as well. The moment they get focused down, they should leave, but they're the last in. Let somebody else take the initial blows, and then come in to sweep and kill everybody. He is a Lilo. He is a last in, last out. You don't want to be first, strictly speaking, because you can get shut down with a polymorph or a stun, because your sustain is based off your basic attacks. But you also want to stay, because when you commit, you have to stay. If you start looking the other direction, you start dying. So he's weird. He's a Lilo. So work that out in your head. 2 heroics, Suppression Pulse, damage and blind enemies in the target area, and Purifier Beam, chase an enemy with an orbital beam. Normally I like Purifier Beam. I like chasing people away with that, especially if your team has a lot of slows like a Lunara, Kale Fast at level 16 if you pick the not Chain Bomb. The one gives them slows. The one that slows things down. You have an Arthas. This actually combos very well because they can't move away from the Purifier Beam. Normally it'll lag behind them. But Suppression Pulse, I feel, was absolutely necessary in this matchup because of Illidan and Sonya. Sonya does not normally have any sustain on her basic attacks. Illidan's life depends on his basic attacks due to his trait, which reduces the cooldown of his abilities whenever he hits with a basic attack and gives him life back. By choosing Suppression Pulse and using it at the appropriate time, when they're hard engaged, you get a lot of value out of it. And that's the only way a Sonya and a Illidan could engage. They need to go in hard on us. They have to commit. And with Suppression Pulse, we can punish their primary strategy to victory. With that, all they're left with most of the time is picks, which made this a kind of a no-brainer, although I wanted to pick Purifier Beam because it is pretty awesome. Anyway, let's take a look at the talents. It's important to note that much like... sorry, I hit the mic there. Much like a caterpillar, he has stages of life, but unlike a caterpillar, which I imagine only has 2, it is caterpillar and butterfly. Oh no, chrysalis. Okay, we're gonna call this the chrysalis stage now. 1 to 6 is the chrysalis stage for him, the pupa stage or something. In that he's very weak. He's not really a dominant presence. He exists. I'm here to get my stacks, and Seasoned Marksman are level 1 talent because basic attacks. We're building towards a powerful end when he is a big, beautiful Protoss butterfly. I went with Seasoned Marksman because despite the enemy team being big on basic attacks, their basic attacks don't actually do all that much damage unless Sonya spec'd into it. And so I wanted to press on their weakness. Their weakness was Sonya is soft for a warrior and doesn't have any real sustain the way that Johanna, Leoric, or Artanis do. And I wanted to punish them to that. I wanted to punish the way matchmaking put them together. So I went with Seasoned Marksman. Also, Murky will give us stacks. Level 4. The popular choice here at his pupa stage is Templar Zeal. Blade Dash charges faster at low health. The more I've used this ability, the less I've liked it. I mean, yes, you get to use your Templar's Zeal more, you get to use your Blade Dash more, and it combos very well with your level 7 Psionic Synergy. By the way, we're taking Psionic Synergy. Level 4. I went with Chrono Surge. 1. Phase Prism is easier to hit. 2. The bonus attack speed basically improves our survivability. If we can land that and get a few shots off with our Twin Blades and our normal basic attacks, that increased bonus attack speed directly translates into both damage and survivability, which is perfect for damage/bruiser Artanis. Okay, at level 7, we go into our cocoon, and we enter a cocoon stage. I don't know if that's a real stage. I don't know insects/animals, but that's what we're calling it. We get Psionic Synergy. Blade Dash reduces shield overload cooldown each time it hits an enemy hero. And this isn't limited to once. Like, you hit one guy for only 4 seconds. No, you hit 5 people. That's reduced by 20 seconds. And you can't hit the same hero twice because it does go back. So you get more cooldown. At this point, our gameplay style changes. Before, we used the Q as a poke. We can use it as a wave clear. But any time that there is a team fight nearby and we're level 7 and above, we save that Q. We keep it up. And when our shield procs, when we see that little bar over us, we start using it to regain our shields. We start getting a little more survivability. Level 10. Well, follow through is also good, but you still need to live. Artanis actually doesn't have a lot of HP. He just has a lot of bonus shields, and that's what makes him tanky. So follow through actually greatly weakens his sustain. So does Warp Sickness and Solarite Reaper. All of these are really good, by the way. His W has a cooldown of 4 seconds, meaning you get a lot of value out of follow through. Solarite Reaper firmly puts his Q in assassin territory. Phase Prism, makes people much easier to kill for your team, especially if you can get a few Phase Prisms off with Warp Sickness. But Psionic Synergy lets him exist, because he would die otherwise. Anyway, level 13. This is the core of the most Artanis builds, and I can't disagree with them for the most part. Yes, there's a point in picking Phase Bulwark if you're facing a Kael'thas and you're the primary tank. Or Graviton if you want to get clever. Even Burning Rage if you're going to hug tanks a lot because you're not going to get a lot of value out of Triple Strike. But in this case, Triple Strike was the way to go. Twin Blades is now a lie. It hits thrice instead. I don't know why it doesn't hit 4 times, because that's like... it's like adding a hook to your 1-2. So, there you go. Still in the Chrysalis stage. But then, you hit level 16 and he becomes a beautiful Protoss Butterfly. And now I have never realized that I've wanted a skin so badly as Artanis with butterfly wings and little fairy dust floating around him. Because when he gets Zealot Charge, the impunity begins. You get to choose your target. You get to dash your target. No longer can they kite you as long as your W is up. You charge to your target. You want to get to that squishy? Yeah, sure, you can get to that squishy. You want to get back to your team? Yeah, you can use this to get back to your team. Dash in, hit their tank, and then Phase Prism them just to put you at the front. It's so good. Yes, there's an argument to be made for Titan Killer and Psionic Wound, but despite the power of Titan Killer and additional 2.5% of the target's maximum health, amazing. Despite the power of Psionic Wound makes somebody vulnerable, which we didn't need because we had Tyrande, and I don't think they stacks. They stack because it's the same... I believe it is the same status effect. The power of these other 2 abilities, even Shield Surge, appeals to the necessity of positioning, because these require the other team to play sort of badly. If someone lands a route for you, if you have a reliable form of CC, if the other team is willing to stand up and punch you in the face, Titan Killer and Psionic Wound are amazing. But if they're slippery, you're gonna need Zealot Charge to stay in the fight, to keep being relevant. If you can be rendered useless by someone clicking away from you, that's not a good thing. Zealot Charge keeps that from happening. Also, shield surge. That's surprisingly hard to say. Keeps you alive. Not saying that the others are bad, but the utility of this cannot be ignored. And now that he's a big beautiful butterfly at level 20, he gets his pick of super talents. Double suppression pulse, also amazing. 10-second cooldown between uses. Sure, whatever. But you get to shut down Illidan and Sonya in this match permanently. I didn't pick that, by the way. I picked Force of Will just for the extra tankiness. Nexus Blades is also amazing on him. Basic attacks deal more damage and slow enemy movement speed by 20% for 1 second, which actually works very well if you pick Purifier Beam and then pick Target Purified, because now they can't run from it. Also, when it when it kills something, it'll just recast on somebody else, and then you can start slowing them down with Nexus Blades as well. Actually combos very well with the rest. But I went with Force of Will because later on damage tends to stack up, and I wanted to survive. Naturally, more so than early game, because a minute-long death timer, that could be enough for the enemy team to win the game. Anyway, that's why did I press control. I hope you enjoyed the video. I enjoyed making it. Gotta admit, I feel really weird about this mount. I feel like I went to an orphanage and then got a crippled kid and then told him, like, hey, you need a job, you need to start making money. So I made him my mount. And that's how riding the treasure goblin feels. Who is gonna go to bot? More to the point, is Zeratul actually gonna move? Because that would be useful. Okay, you wanna go on this? I can be going on this. Not a good basic attacks on them. Illidan lives and dies by his basic attacks, so we are going to. Weird. I am flummoxed, I think is the word. So we're gonna build Purifier, not Purifier Beam, the one that isn't Purifier Beam, the blind one, that's the one. Okay, we're getting stacks. Did you get that one? Yeah. Yeah, we can totally use his help like right now. That would be sweet. You have no gank potential. Yeah, I went into that. I'll do it. I'll do it again. If I, lose track of what I'm doing again just to figure out whether Zeratul is going to be here or not. Yeah, I don't need to be here. I can pull someone into tower range. I'll do that. Ooh, free stacks. Free stacks. Free stacks. Oh no. A spear. Yeah, okay. We got some sustain. You don't have... Oh, you have a lane to clear with you. Zeratul is not moving. Are we gonna have to win this 4v5? Because while I'm up to it, that's not exactly a good example of what we can do with this build. Or is it? Hello. Give me the stack. Oh, beautiful, Kael'thas. Beautiful.
Suitably done.
No. We're not gonna go after that. It would be fun, but I'm not. I'd rather go here. Seriously, Zeratul, are you gonna turn into a bot yet? I need you to turn into a bot. You're not disconnected. You're just doing nothing. You're just being a big old tool. Just like in that song by Pink. I'm alright. I'm doing just fine. And I don't need you. And you're a tool. Oh, we didn't catch him. Yeah, we're gonna go with damage. I know we're the primary tank, but you know what? I want to hurt people today. I've been trying it. I've been trying to make Artanis tanky. And I know the phases. The first phase, which is this early game here, he doesn't do a lot of damage. Really? Gonna go after that guy. You probably shouldn't chase Murky all that much. Yeah, you should go away. Well, hello Zeratul. I'm glad you started to join the party. I'm more surprised that the enemy team doesn't have that big of an advantage. Maybe they were expecting Zeratul to be around, and then he totally wasn't. Ah, spooky! Hello. Yeah, I'll take you. Why? You're a free stack. Okay. Yeah, maybe they thought that Zeratul was actually active, and he was just AFK, and that just worked very well for us. Bot is super pushed in. Not ideal. Yeah, the phases of Artanis. Phases levels 1 to 6. Ah, I'm present. I can poke. Maybe I'll get a lucky Phase Prism off. The second phase of Artanis. Hello. Thanks for the stacks. That's still a stack, man. I don't care. Phase 7 to 16. Oh, we got some tankiness. We got triple strike and our level 7 talent. Psionic synergy. Oh, there. The psionic synergy. I got it right to give us a little beefiness. And then there's level 16 when things get really fucked up. Hello, thanks for the stacks. Don't mind if I do. 8 damage? That's alright. I mean, it's not amazing. We are a Templar indeed. Wow. This is not going south the way I thought it would, but we do have the Butcher on our team, and they have a really weird comp. Yeah, I'll do it. Thanks for the stacks, bro. Okay, top is pressured, so I might actually go over there. Okay, too late now. We just want to get this lane. 30 seconds left till our thing comes up. I'm not sure that we should. Should we though? Should we though? He's gonna teleport, but maybe we can interrupt it. On the way. Unfortunately, Brightwing's gonna get there way faster than we are. Go, go, crippled orphan! Help. Butcher, Butcher. Butcher! Yeah, you're in the wrong spot. That was done already. Okay, maybe we can steal the last few shots. Artanis is here. Artanis has some tankiness. We do not use the Q until we have to. Hello. Oh, let's get out of that. Are we procced? We're procced. Okay, we're procced. Who is polymorphed? Hello. Just need to keep fighting. Just need to keep fighting. We're procced. We're procced again. Can use our Q. Punch him! Punch him in the head! Surprisingly, I'm not dead. I will beat a slight retreat. Hello? Hello? Thank you. We mistimed it. We mistimed it. Oh, we got kills. Oh, we got kills at least. Oh, we're doing damage. But we did not take the objective. I was planning on running, but they decided to give me a Murky and an Illidan, so why not take it? Is that a first F? That's a first F. Okay. We are doing damage. No! No! Okay, good. You are making me nervous, man. Suppression Pulse. We can shut down Illidan's sustain. We can shut down... Big Warpaint. We can shut down Sonya's sustain so we can go face to face with her using our Suppression Pulse. Okay, phase 2. Some tankiness. Learn to back. Learn to move away when necessary. Okay. You know I want your stacks, man. Gonna have to rotate over to mid at the top. They are soaking very efficiently. Fight breaking out here? Fight breaking out here? No? Okay. It's Illidan. Not gonna go in on that alone, especially since there was a Brightwing there to give him the polymorph. But we know 2 of them are here. So what does that mean? It means we blind them. Nice jump. Still gonna get you. Ooh, Durand! I would marry you, but everybody else has already declared you their waifu. Which is kinda creepy. Are we taking that? Yeah, we're taking that. Interrupt it, interrupt it. Yeah, we can get it. Hello, I'm here to take your stuff. We killed their egg. What the heck is Butcher doing? We got it. Ooh, weird. Poor play on our part, but it didn't cost us anything. Our Tyrant is okay. But we could have stopped that stun. We could have actually turned and killed them if I had played a little better. No matter, we're gonna do better in a little bit. Gonna back. Instead of challenging them for that, because most of the team is dead, I do not want to stagger our respawn timers. And besides, we can take that. Fighting for both would have just got... Fighting for bot would have just gotten me killed despite the sustain that we apparently have and the suppression pulse. It's best not to overextend. There is a chance that we could have gotten a lot out of it. We could have gotten a kill off on somebody since their Vala apparently did not back. But the risk is... The reward, the juice is not worth the squeeze, as one of my friends, several of my friends actually like to say. The effort we put in and the potential for loss is far greater. Oh, Butcher is split pushing. Which is not a bad call. Because we know most of them are at bot. Okay, Tyrant is checking for boss. That's done. Do we want to take that? Still firmly in phase 2. That's okay. Hey, Illidan. Come here. Ah, we missed! Still phase 2, still phase 2! Don't jump! Don't... Okay, okay. There goes our Tyrant. Yeah, let's punch Illidan. Yeah, sure. Oh, let's punch Illidan. Mmm.
You have been outmatched.
Feels good.
Should recruit these mercenaries.
Wow, that's a really blasé way to refer to something called a boss. Mercenaries. Is anybody here? Please don't be here. Well, we can call it Phase 2.5. We can call it Phase 2. I thought I was Scale Fast for a second there. I was like, stupid boss whirlwind. I'll back to kill that. That thing is doing a lot of damage, actually. Back, protect our Kael'thas. Now, why did I go for damage, despite them not really having all that tanky team? That's exactly the reason I went for damage. Their weakness is their softness. And I wanted to present that weakness instead of pushing on the advantage of our natural durability. Natural sustain. We do have the CC to kind of shut... They have the CC to shut down our Butcher. My god. They have Brightwing and a stun from Sonya. It's a bad mix for them. Ooh. Ooh. They know we're here. So I'm going to be very careful. I'm not going to use my... Yeah, you're complete. You're also dead. Not going to evat. Could have ended up inside. Inside their base, which would have been very embarrassing. Alright, 10 minutes, 30 seconds in. One level ahead of the enemy team. We are not at a point of impunity yet. Can we trade? Yeah, sort of. But should we? Probably. We have the stronger team fight. We have the stronger presence. We can pretty much bully our way into their comp. And that's pretty good. Oh shit. Is that an engagement? Let's set up a trap. Look, it's a Kael'thas. Mmm, delicious Kael'thas. He's a good meal. Gonna stay here. Yeah. They're gonna get that. We can steal a few shots. That's the best we can do. It's on. Oh, it's on. And mind you, I want to use Psionic-Wound and Titan Killer. I really, really do. But that's not necessary. They don't have the beefiness for it to force that on us. Jesus, Zeratul. Don't do it. Yeah, you got this, you got this. You guys go help that guy. Give me a second here. There we go. Did we blind him? Did we blind him? We blinded her! Why global abilities are good by Artanis. Dear Carax, I would like the Spear of Adun to also blind my enemies. Dear Delam boss, sir. I would also like... we'll stay here. Those guys can take care of that, no problem. Dear Artanis, why don't you just want to purify beam them? Because blinding them makes them afraid, Carax. Pay attention. I made you a Templar for a reason. Thanks for the stacks. Does he give a full stack anymore? No. Actually kind of low on our auto attack stacks, but keep in mind that's multiplied by 3 thanks to our W. Dang. Tyron should run.
Well done, my allies.
Good rotations for our team. Enemy team is behind. At level 16, arguably... Wow, that was a... I'm not gonna tell anybody about that Blink Zeratul, man. Awkward. He's gonna back. At level 16, Illidan arguably is one of the most difficult characters to kill. Especially if he goes... Yeah, he went with the bog standard build, which I respect him for. But if he picks up Stone Skin, we could be in a bit of a pickle trying to focus him down. So our target changes to Brightwing Vala. Or even Murky, just to deny them a person who can do anything. Yes, you can respawn from your egg. Bubble up. Oh, your bubble's used. Timing! Okay. Let's see, that's 1 minute 30 seconds. We can set up a gank here. Let's get more stacks. It does give stacks for hero kills, right? Yeah. 3 minion kills. Well, I guess something. Thank you, Murky. You're making me stronger. Whatever kills you makes you stronger, I guess. We just have to time this right. The moment they hard engage, the moment they are fully committed, we use the R. Butcher is still down, so we should back. Oh. Butcher's gonna be up 7 seconds before that. Oh, this is a good time. Those guys are over there. Where's Brightwing? Where is Brightwing? I hesitate to take the camp. You can do it. Let's keep that Q up. The cooldown is 10 seconds. That's enough time for them to do nothing, apparently. That's enough time for them to do nothing. And here it is. You're blind. We got your sustain down. And... let's not throw away that kill. We have the advantage now. There's no reason to give them the opportunity to kill somebody. Okay, just watching out for our Tyrande. Just keeping an eye out for... oh, Tyrande. Okay, okay. Well, we've got a weird flank here. Oh, Brightwing. You know what? Let's press. We press this first, and once... I know. We'll take this first. Okay. Yeah, let's take the wall first, and then go take the thing. Force a will. Yeah, I figured Murky was gonna try to get out. Ooh, Zeratul. If it were legal to marry a Protoss, I'm a Protoss as well. We can get married. Thanks, Obama. That's an Obama thing, right? Not just like a general thing that happened in the States. I don't live there, so I wouldn't know. Hold on, one thing at a time, bro. Although we could, the Butcher and Tyrande could proudly do it. Yeah, you guys are fine. You guys will be fine. Yeah, that's fine. I can ditch this now. We have protection in the form of our R. Sorry, Kale. I guess you're on duty. You're on point. Zeratul doing his best, scouting for us. Yeah, this team is working out very well. Big fan of how everybody else is playing. I am aware that it's not just me, even though I want to believe it's all about me. It really isn't. It really isn't. It's a team game. You gotta roll with your team. You gotta work with what you have instead of what you wish you had, and maybe you'll make something happen. Although having suppression pulse made it work because we shut down Sonya and Illidan. I'm Artanis. I'm bait. Look, it's just the two of us. Oh, aren't we delicious to attack? You can see us. We just killed your wave. No? Not gonna bite? Oh well. Ooh, Zeratul really sneaky. Come, my little crippled orphan. Let us clear the wave. Let's see. 29, not ideal. We could have stacked more, but I think with a little bit of damage should be enough. Should be worth it. It's probably still worth it. Every little bit of damage helps. It's basically a, what do you say? Like a 10% increase in basic attacks? That's pretty good. 30% with a W. Come on, initiate. Come on, jump in, jump in. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh, that did it. Oh, that's game. Gentlemen, that is game. Don't chase. There is no reason to lose, Wilfred. And I know it's Wilfred because I also watch Doctor Who. And I am a fan of the show. I'm not as stylish finish. We can do it. Let's do this. Oh yeah, we tanking core now. Yeah, I'll do it. Will this be our final death? We dodged. We styling. We leaving. Help me, Tyrande. Well, yes, shoot the Butcher. Yeah, let's do this. My death. My life for ire. Oh. Well, that worked out nicely. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, you can subscribe to the Dark Fluffy Cloud channel so you don't miss a thing. I'm Patinator. I'll see you later.